The Simpsons don't always predict terrible things like Donald Trump becoming the president. They predict a lot of things. I was amazed for a second and went to my own world. I love The Simpsons. I would consider myself a super fan of this show, specifically the classic years. And I used to do classic trivia every month, but my group got its ass whipped by Lori Beth Denberg of the original All That, and it kind of fell apart. She broke us. She broke us. But there are times, many times, when they've predicted the future, perhaps unwittingly, perhaps because they're so prolific.
It's a little terrifying, actually, I would say. I mean, this is a long list.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do 5 that we like in particular. The first of which is the Siegfried and Roy tiger attack. So in The Simpsons, they have stand-ins called Gunther and Ernst, and they stopped airing these after a while, but in the past they did a lot of these, especially when Bart opens a casino and they lose their tiger at the airport, and they say, which tiger is yours? And they point to the Siberian tiger. In this, it did show them getting attacked during Mr. Burns' casino, the episode I just mentioned. They're performing there. Bart has his own casino with Robert Goulet. It's fantastic. But unfortunately, it did turn sad in real life in 2003 when Roy Horn was attacked by a tiger.
But just FYI for everyone watching, I work at the Magic Castle. I know a lot of magicians. I've met Siegfried many times. The tiger was not malicious, like it didn't attack on purpose. It was just startled, and I mean, it's a wild animal. And
so this one isn't perfect.
Yeah,
because in The Simpsons, the tiger seems to resent them.
Oh, see, that's way different. I mean, it was probably a union tiger, and obviously didn't get its lunch. So
I see.
Was very upset in the show.
In the show.
In The Simpsons.
Yeah, but I think they've been very clear, especially from Roy. Like, don't hurt the tiger.
They didn't want any animal control to do anything malicious to the tiger. Like they care. These tigers were like their children, really. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we also have the Ikea horse meat scandal.
Oh boy, yay. I remember that.
So in this is a funny episode named Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song. Skinner is ousted from his seat from angering Superintendent Chalmers once again. And after this, lunch lady Doris prepares school lunches using giant tubs of horse meat. She's also used gym mats. There's very little meat in these gym mats. But in real life, this did happen with Ikea. In 2013, several food producers in France, Sweden, and the UK were found to have distributed frozen burgers and other products that contained horse meat, some of which went to become Ikea meatballs.
That's right.
Moving on, we have one of your favorites, the baby translator.
This is so cool. I didn't even know this existed.
This is when Danny DeVito's character, Herb Powell, comes back the second time. He is poor and destitute, and he wants to make an invention to make himself rich again. He makes a baby translator.
That's so cool.
So this did happen in 2015 with an app called the Infant Cries Translator. It purported to convert your child's cries into what they want.
I need to download the app and just be like, and see if I need my diaper changed. Like,
and then Danny DeVito's voice comes out and says, I want what the dog's eating.
Oh no, not the milk bones again. Oh boy.
There's also, unfortunately, another horrible one. A snake murder spree. So you remember in the classic episode Whacking Day, in which the citizens of Springfield run around hitting snakes for fun because it's some crazy tradition from the past and just killing and hunting snakes. This did happen in Florida.
Of course it did in Florida.
In 2013 and 2016.
Oh my goodness.
Florida's Everglades region sanctioned a real Whack a Reptile contest. So it's a contest.
It's like whack-a-mole, but
well, they have whacking
literally
sticks.
With
hey, Marge, should I whack fast or slow?
Oh boy.
She goes fast, then slow. It's a sex metaphor. So they did this to stop the abundance of Burmese pythons, and they called the contest the Florida Python Challenge.
Oh boy.
Instead.
Can't wait.
Lastly, the three-eyed fish. So this is from one of the earliest episodes of The Simpsons. Blinky is served as Mr. Burns is at a televised dinner at the Simpson house, and Marge does this as a form of protest. But in 2011, a fisherman in Argentina did catch a three-eyed fish in a reservoir being fed water from a nearby nuclear power plant.
That is terrifying because
it happened exactly the way they said it.
Yep.
In one of their first episodes.
That is terrifying. The Simpsons are oracles.
Yes, so wait for some other horrible things to happen. Hopefully not from Treehouse of Horror episodes, because those are the worst fates of all. I hope it's just prank call.
Puppies and unicorns forever.
Sure, you know, Spider Pig, let's do it. Audience, what is your favorite Simpsons moment that you hope becomes real? Let us know.
Spider Pig.
Spider Pig, sure, on Facebook and Twitter. Are you struggling with what to get your friends and enemies this holiday season? Look no further, because TYT for the first time is offering 3-month holiday memberships for only $25. You would get access to all of TYT clips, episodes, podcasts, downloads, extras. For this offer, please go to tytnetwork.com/gift and keep the lights on. I'm scared of the dark.